Hi everyone, and welcome to Maximum Charisma. Most men nowadays struggle to even land a single day, and I'm not blaming them because it isn't 100% their fault. Today's dating market is completely hard to master, but don't worry, in a matter of minutes we are going to change that together. If we look at today's men generation and compare them with men of some decades ago, we can clearly see that men are losing some traits. Traits that are going to help them in their everyday today lives and also that women find very attractive. Just some decades ago, men used to go to war, and now the majority of them are afraid to talk with a 1.5 centimeter tall female human being. The average guy nowadays spends hours of the entire day doomscrolling on TikTok or Instagram, or even playing video games like Fortnite or Roblox, locked inside their rooms all day. And I speak with my own experience because I spent my entire childhood playing video games whilst I was developing literally zero social skills, and it completely impacted my life to a point that I wanted to change it. Because of that, the successful men you see every day living the life they want, getting the women they want, that you probably are jealous of, only represent around 1% of the entire manhood, because the other 99% of men are probably invisible and locked inside their comfort zones. So, the hope isn't lost. The good news is, we can easily change that by applying some tricks and some mindset cheats that we are going to learn today. We can pass you from the 99% of the manhood and put you on the top 1%. So, let's review some 5 mistakes men do and how to solve them. And also, a quote that is completely true. Hard times create strong men create soft times, and soft times create soft men. And we, unfortunately, we are currently here, but we are going to change it today. Okay, now we are going to break down one of the most important mistakes men make, and that is the social exposure, or the lack of it. So, the majority of men I see are constantly blaming about not having enough friends, not having a good social circle, and not knowing lots of girls to talk to. And then I analyze their routines, and they just spend like the entire day locked in inside their homes on a safe environment without interacting with anyone besides probably their family. So, what we are going to do? We are going to start to expose ourselves more. Imagine, probably you play video games all day and you are developing a fictional character. Why you instead don't do this and treat yourself like you are a video game character and try to improve every stat like the social exposure, your physique, your charisma, like treat everything like if it was a video game character. And another one, this one is too radical. But imagine you were to die in a week. Like imagine you are going to the doctor and it says you just have 1 week of of your life. What would you do? Will you spend your entire last week playing video games and doom scrolling? No, you will probably leave the house. You will try to make some connections, make some friends. So live every day of your life like if it was the last one. Try to expose yourself either via online with Instagram. Try to have a good Instagram profile. You can even use dating apps. I'm not a huge fan of dating apps, so you can use it. But the most important thing is go out in the real world. Try to go to the gym, try to talk with people at your workspace, try to be social and flirt with the world. The second mistake, the passive mindset. Like you wait for opportunities to happen out of nowhere. The girl of your dreams won't probably fall from the sky on a random Wednesday afternoon. I see guys like the majority of my friends are constantly complaining about their dating life, but they do zero to try to change it. You are the one in control of everything you do. You just need to switch your mindset. Okay. We we probably are going to believe in fate, destiny, I don't know whatever you wanna call it. But the truth is you are the one that is in control of your life. And we need to stop seeing this as a bad thing, seeing it as a good thing. You are controlling your life, you can do everything you want with it. You just need to do it yourself and not wait for the perfect opportunity. I myself will give you an example. I'm studying IT. Yeah, I know I'm a nerd of IT. And I sometimes go to network events. Last year I went to Web Summit and I went there and I was expecting everyone to start to, not everyone, but the companies and everything to start to talk with me and start to initiate conversations. And I went home very sad because like some people talk with me, but I had that passive mindset of waiting for the perfect opportunity to happen out of nowhere. And now I changed my mindset. And a month ago, I went to another networking event, but I went with a different mindset. I'm going to create connections. I'm going there, and I'm the one in control of my life. I am going to try to start conversations with people. And it completely changed. I got home super happy because I could do it, I could network, I started conversations with random people, I added value to the conversations, and I became much more fulfilled, and I proved to myself that I could do it, and I want you to do the same, because you know you can do it, you are just afraid. You can start creating the opportunities by going out more, like the previous mistake I've talked about. Start to DMing girls, start to approach girls. You can either do a warm approach, where you know the girl before, or a cold approach, where you know the girl out of nowhere and try to see if there's chemistry between you two. Don't worry, I will do a video in the future about this. But this doesn't only apply to dating, it applies to everything in your life. Men's and women's brains work completely different. Men's brains usually are more attached to the logical and rational side, whereas women's brains are usually more sentimental. When you only interact with men during your day, probably if you are like me, if you work in an IT job where the 99% of people are men, you are going to have a hard time talking with women if you just interact with men during all of your day, because your brain is programmed to be logical and rational. So the key thing here is try to interact with girls, try to make friends. Not only having girlfriends will help you interacting with other women and understanding the female gaze, but also we can use your friends to get access to her friends and to have access to another pool of women. Guys who have sisters understand the female gaze subconsciously because they have grown alongside with them. So they already know how their brain works and how to talk with women. You'll see those guys have much higher success rates because they already know what to do subconsciously. And we want to try to mimic this effect by having a social circle with girls that we can interact to and know more about the female gaze. Another mistake that I usually see guys do is being too overthinking, being too logical, and being super inside in their heads. Because they feel like talking to a girl is like if they were solving the most difficult math problem ever created. No guys, just chill, just be yourself, okay? Try to chill, be yourself, be relaxed, and don't be afraid to crack some jokes, to show if there's a vibe and chemistry between you two. Because if you are too tense, you will come off as like awkward. You are like filtering every word you say before you even speaking to the girl. You are like filtering everything you are going to say inside your brain, and this is too logical. With girls, you need to be more sentimental, be present in the moment, and don't filter your thoughts. Usually, 99% of the times, it's better to say like right away without thinking twice, than just to be like filtering everything you say. You will come out as like a very difficult people to connect with, and we are not trying to be that type of people. We want to be charismatic. We are going to take interactions as a way to connect with people and to be yourself. And if people don't like it, who cares, bro? Just move on with your life and go to the next girl. Last mistake, the social isolation. This mistake is very similar to the first one, the one where you were stuck inside your comfort zone and wouldn't leave your house. But it's a little bit different to a sense that you can still leave your house but don't interact with anyone. You can still go to work, you can still go to the gym, go to the grocery store, and just keep it to yourself and don't interact with anyone. So I think we will try to change here. It's flirt with the world. Stop ignoring the world around you. You will see that you will have a more positive energy if you start to have random interactions with people. When you're going to the grocery store, ask how the day of the employees is going. Try to make some observation or small talk with people. Start with something light. Okay? When you go to the gym, try to work with different people and try to see if you guys have things in common so you can expand your social circle. Okay guys, this is very important. You sometimes don't do these things. You want to do it, but you don't do it because you have the voice in your head telling you not to do it because it will look weird. People will start to think you are like a creep or something like that. Bro, Just don't give a fuck. Why are you going to give a fuck to these people? Actually, people admire other people that have the social skills to start a conversation out of nowhere, to try to connect with people, like literally out of nowhere. You will make your day and you'll make your other people's day. So stop, don't do this just because of a simple voice in your head, or just because you have like the norms of society and you are afraid of what other people will think. Right now, it's summertime, so the good news is that you have plenty of time to work on your social skills, your confidence levels, your career, and your overall life. So, take this time to experience new things, meet new people, and finally live the summer and the life you always dreamed of. For example, I started my own self development journey 2 years ago, exactly during summertime, on summer of 2024, and it was the best summer of my life. I created myself some amazing opportunities, I met new people, and I want you to live the same and to feel the same as I did, or even better. So now that you have learned these 5 solutions: maximize exposure, take active action, understand female gaze, spark emotion, and initiate random interactions, I want you to apply these for at least a week, and you will be shocked with the results. I know you might have fear of coming off as weird and forced, but try to put your fears aside and literally stick with this plan for at least a week. Just try 1 week. If you don't like it, you will stop, but you will be drastically impressed. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you liked and you will actually apply these methods into your life. And thank you for watching. Like this video, subscribe, and see you. Bye bye.